Hi guys, it's that time again. Which is better? And it will be a Vital Remain special. So if you're into death metal or just curious, then this is a video for you. And the two albums we're going to be looking at are Forever Underground and Dawn of the Apocalypse. So looking at Forever Underground, the music of this band takes a huge leap forward on this album after two fantastic albums that placed a great value on atmosphere and creative song structure. Forever Underground is still to this day the band's most technical album, the musicianship appreciated in both the band members and the songs, allowing them to remain creative in their songwriting and at the same time show an over-the-top level in terms of performance. The reason why there is a gigantic progress on the instrumental level is because of the inclusion of Dave Suzuki. He will quickly take a big role in songwriting and of course in the performance, as he is the most skilled musician here. Even though there are many traces of the style previously seen in Vital Remains, in all the songs there is a strong search to create a dense and nightmarish atmosphere. If it wasn't for Farewell to the Messiah, there wouldn't be a second of rest, or even though the compositions are long. Some will say that they are artificially lengthened due to the repetition of segments, but I do believe that this aspect is necessary for the kind of music that the album tries to transmit. Also, the fact that the compositions are longer allows them to explore and show different facets, making the songs varied and at the same time memorable. If they try to do all of that in a short composition, it will be too chaotic. Even with the aforementioned characteristics of the original sound of Vital Remains that prevails, there are many changes that will remain as indispensable trademarks for the following production. Although the speed is more measured than in these later albums, it increases significantly due to the reversal by Dave Suzuki's drums, the same one that brings for the first time an acoustic guitar solo, being this an insignia of the group to this day. It is on I Am God, where we find this facet for the first time, and curiously it's the song where we find more elements of the old Vital Remains, mainly because of the use of keyboards and showing a balance between the new and old style. Still room for displays of instrumental skill, from the aforementioned acoustic guitar solo to pure shred guitar solo to a drum solo that works as a build up to the finale of the first song, being for me the highlight of the album. I fervently believe that this performance on drums by Dave Suzuki is the best he's probably ever done. It is not the fastest he's done, by the way, but it is unquestionably the most technical, and in a way which he executes a double bass incredibly marked and of incredible complexity, together with the use of the fillers, achieve a moment of stasis that elevates this work from outstanding to an absolute masterpiece. And it is these kind of moments that give that final push that makes the album go from memorable to one of the peaks of American death metal. The solidity of the compositions and the intensity and the speed are all perfectly arranged and executed finally, that these small displays of instrumental talent are placed as the icing of the cake, and it's just simply perfect. The sound that is shown in these 40 minutes is of an incredible and unrepeatable quality, and I say unrepeatable because this album was a bridge to a change of style, and it didn't specify in a aspect like the others in discography, and that what makes it unique. Switching gears, we're going to look at Dawn of the Apocalypse. Now, the word that first came to mind when listening to this album was "what?" Because when I heard a sample of the song "Behold the Throne of Chaos" on their website, now the song may have been reduced to 4 minutes. It's actually 8 minutes long, but definitely left an indelible impression on my mind, and the album is great. The vocals, the bass, guitars, the lyrics, the drums, all of it, just great. It's pretty much putting together Merciful Fate, Possessed, Early Battery, and a tiny bit of Venom, and you have this album in a nutshell. All of the songs coming in are all beyond 8 minutes, except for 3 of the tracks. And the tracks I'm referring to are the intro, Came No Ray of Light, and The Night Has 1,000 Eyes. MIDI orchestrated introduction that sounds like it was ripped from The Omen. Then all hell breaks loose. Black Magic curse hits, and it just pounds your brain into jelly. And then I forgot to say that there's a harmonized solo that played 2 times throughout the song. Well, if I didn't, now you know. And it's awesome when you have it all backed up and the brutality is on display. The song is followed by the title track, and it's just another rip-roaring song. Combine it with an almost acoustic chorus, and you have an absolute killer song. The next track, Sanctity in Blasphemous Ruin, is another song of the same veins. It starts off with a pretty fast staccato riff and then just goes nuts. Came the Ray of Light is next, and it's an acoustic interlude. Following that is Flag of Victory, which is just another solid song on the album. After that comes the best song on the album, Behold the Throne of Chaos. This song goes through many mood swings with a fast blast beat introduction before it sets into a groove. Then after all that comes chaos, because I don't think the song will be called Behold the Throne of Chaos if it wasn't chaotic. Also, you probably grew out and rasp along. Now the next song is The Night Has 1,000 Eyes, which is just a weird track, atmospheric with some keyboards. It's highly written by the band's vocalist at the time, Thorns, and it's just another great track on the album. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought was the better album. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.